This is gonna be a nightmare game. It's called Round Trip, and it's all just about rolling. Excuse me. That's what this drink does to you. It's all about rolling a pool ball over stuff around a map. I mean, tell me this doesn't look like a horror game, though. Tell me this isn't a horror game backed, like, menu. That's crazy. Library, level 1. And so this game is obviously meant to be very frustrating. It's one of those, probably, you know, streamer screamer games where people just get annoyed on camera, and that's, like, the point of the game. It doesn't make the game fun by any means, but it does entertains an audience. I'm gonna WASD actually. I was using arrow keys, but I'm gonna WASD so I can use the mouse to look around. Seems to be a little better. This is a starter level, so it should be pretty simple so far. We don't want to be going that fast down this pencil. I think if we get into that ball, then we win the game. Very nice. Next level. Next level. So we want to be not going too fast. There's no timer. It's just about taking it easy. We're balancing a spherical object on a very... oh god, that's not good. On these very narrow lines. Actually, I mean, these pencils are okay. This is where it's going to get tricky when we're falling off. Yep. Yep, called it. Me falling off and having to land onto the next one. But yeah, I guess this is going to be one of those games that was like specifically designed to piss off people on stream to entertain an audience. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to play demos of games that are fun and interesting. So I'm going to tell you if the game's good or not. And a game doesn't have to be good for it to be fun. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but I have played some of the worst games ever with co-op games with a friend, and I've still had an absolute blast. Does not mean the game itself was good. It means the company was good, and you know we had fun because we were making the most of it, right? Same with these like streamer screamer games. They are designed to be frustrating, and so it can be really fun to watch people get angry. But it doesn't mean the game is well designed or good. Or even really fun, actually. It's happened like 3 times now. It's just going to keep falling off of that edge. It's very slow to go up here. It's weird because we're in a library, but the background music is like a little jazz club and there's like birds singing every now and then. Birds tweeting. Very strange noises for a library, to be honest. What you're gonna do? Oh, we're gonna have to go here. I have to turn the camera around. That's the tricky part. Right, we made it over the first major obstacle, I'd say. What's next? This part looks pretty simples. Same with this part. We've got to get up here with some speed. Nope. We're gonna roll back down almost. I'm gonna have to hold it. I was trying to turn so I could get a better look, but we should just get up here first. I can't. We need more speed, right? I don't have like a hop. That's annoying. So I guess the way to do this... nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Go back where we were. Is hold forward and go... try and get some speed. There we go. We needed a little bit. I think this part here is going to be what really gets us. We've got to go from this pencil onto... The thing is I can't tell because it's a 2D monitor. People seem to forget this. I can't tell depth always when there's not, you know, good shadows kind of showing me what's up. Is this pencil... it is. It's to the left of that one. Okay. So now we know we have to fall off that before we get to the other pencil. I didn't realize. I was thinking maybe it could be that. Or it could have been... we go along that top pencil and drop down onto the bottom one. I don't know how I was supposed to tell besides, you know, streamer screaming. But now we've got to do all this again, which is very irritating because it's slow and boring. I mean, that's the point, right? They're supposed to be as irritating as humanly possible, and the cameras are supposed to be awful, so I can blame the game for that one. For my failures. Alright. Remember what we've got to do here. We've got to keep the momentum. Cookbook. Africa funny stories. Okay. Moonlight. Moonlight spelled incorrectly. Perfect. Stop looking at the books and play the game, or I'm going to lose. Yeah. I did it a bit too early. Once again, just a bit of trial and error on that. We'll be okay the next time. How many levels do you think this demo is going to have? Because this is very yawny for me. This is pretty boring. I have to say, not my type of game. Not really very thinky for a puzzle game. I know it's a precision platformer. Camera's kind of bad when it does stuff like that. Oh, and I just want to go faster. I just want to go. Remember that last game? It was so sick. Now this is what we've got. Essentially just someone just threw together like a Unity test room, added WASD to a physics object, to roll a physics object. I think someone probably, if someone with experience, you could probably put this game together in about 3 hours, right? I mean, all of the levels included, even. Because they're not even like designed, they're just like pencils that they've stretched out. And when they connect, they even like overlap and stuff. They haven't made it look good. So you could just, I mean, even 3 hours might be a little much for someone who knows what they're doing. I guess it's all about getting the weight of the ball right. That's where all your time goes. Got to get it to feel good when you're moving it. All right. We have another chance. It should be relatively easy. Because that just kind of holds us there. Oh, good. And we've got like a blockade, so obviously this is the early stages, so having that little like blocker wall is making it easier for us. Right. Now there are moving platforms. Very weird. Floating books. Am I supposed to drop down onto one of these? Am I supposed to... Yeah. But I can wait. And then I've got to roll through those books, right? Yes, indeed. Secrets nearby. We made it. Right. What's next? Pretty close to the ball. Don't do anything stupid. And we should be good. We are rolling down now. This is scary. We have a blocker there. That's good. This is the last issue. Changing the camera. There we go. Nice. We're done with the library, I think. We're not done with the library. We are not done with the library. Where are we supposed to go? Oh, we're supposed to go backwards. Right. And now there's vertical platforms. All right, very nice. This is the only thing I can see us getting up to. Oh. Whispering in the mountains. Target. Alright, let's just hit the wall there. There we go. Alright, we are up. The problem is the longer these levels become, the more you've got to lose the further you get into them, which makes them scarier and scarier. And more frustrating. Especially when the camera does shit like this. Turns us into Interstellar or whatever the fuck. Yeah. Oh, we've got another one to go up? Jesus Christ. The hardest part about this game is the changing the camera angle when you're almost at the edge of... Because obviously the ball's moving depending on where the camera's facing. But you need to turn it around to see where the hell you're going. It's very delicate. Saw there was a book. Can't really see anything else. There's a book. And is it here? Is the ball like in behind these books maybe? No? In behind these books? There it is. Whee! Missed. Gotta get some speed up. Yeah! Okay, where is this ball? Would be nice if we could look around and see the level a little bit first. There's the ball. So there are two paths to take on this one, depending on what you prefer. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Can I land on this from here? I can. Where's the book? Where's the button underneath? Really is just, I mean, it's just a leap of faith. The camera's just dog shit. Like, it's awful. It's very specifically designed so that you can't see what you're doing. Not specifically designed, I mean, it's just not made very well. But you know what I mean? It ends up working that way, where you just can't see anything. So I just had to go for it. But kind of lame. Pretty lame. Oh, that works fine as well. Probably the easiest level so far. Just this last part here that's going to be frustrating because we don't know where we're going. That's probably a better angle. Yeah, that's a much better angle. There we go. Can't see the ball though now. I think that's probably... I'd probably just stay like here. Yep. Nice. Still in the library, eh? I know there were... I saw that there were other worlds or whatever, so... Wondering how many demo levels there are. Oh! Got a little too excited. Moving a little too fast there. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say this game's not that fun or engaging in any way, but, you know, it's... You kind of want to beat it because it's supposed to be hard. You know what I mean? That's the motivation. You're just like, I just want to be able to say that I beat this game that was hard, kind of thing, or this, well, game that was annoying more than anything else. I'm like, yeah, I did that. You know, it's like Jump King, at least it's, yeah, it's very frustrating, but it's got like a very unique way of movement, you know, getting over it, same. It's like, it's such a weird kind of format almost of platforming. Like, it just doesn't exist anywhere else. Like, you can't climb hills in games using a pickaxe like that, so it's kind of strange that you get the opportunity to do so. So in this game, I mean, there are other games like this, you know, like ball games basically, where it's this kind of concept. We're gonna go for it. There we go. I think there's plenty more games like this where Getting Over It, Jump King, you know, these kinds of awkward movement games that are supposed to be frustrating. The uniqueness of them makes you want to play them, whereas this one's just... It doesn't have too much extra. Can't play construction. Oh, we did it. Okay, that was the 6 demo levels. I'm going to give that one a 2. There really wasn't much going on. It wasn't that interesting. It didn't do anything too new. It was the startings of a streamer screamer game is how I'm calling them now, I guess. I guess that's a genre that I've just made up. But that is just kind of how it feels. It feels very early for that. Not that difficult, actually. Not that engaging or interesting. Not unique in any way. It was just... I mean, it was enough to want to beat the game, you know what I mean? Like, I was still like, oh, I still want to finish these levels because I just want to kind of see what's next. I want to see what they're throwing at me next. But it never really did anything that was like, ooh, interesting, you know what I mean? I think a little bit early is that game. That's called Round Trip. Let's move on.